2026 Michigan DMV Permit Test 2239 Questions and Complete Answers. Question 1. A reflective orange triangle on the back of a vehicle indicates. Option A. It is a slow-moving vehicle. Option B. It is an ambulance. Option C. It is a school bus. Option D. The vehicle is broken. The correct answer is option A. It is a slow-moving vehicle. Explanation. A reflective orange triangle on the rear of a vehicle means the vehicle is traveling at speeds slower than 25 miles per hour. You may see this decal on construction equipment, on farm vehicles, and horse-drawn wagons or carriages. Question 2. When driving under icy or snowy conditions, which driving technique will help drivers avoid crashes? Option A. Add extra weight to their vehicles to improve traction. Option B. Get off the highways as quickly as possible. Option C. Engage the four-wheel drive on their vehicles. Option D. Reduce their speed and increase their following distance. The correct answer is option D. Reduce their speed and increase their following distance. Explanation. Reduce your speed when roads are snow-covered or icy. Doing this and increasing your following distance are the most important techniques for avoiding crashes under snowy or icy conditions. Question 3. The consumption of alcohol while taking drugs can. Option A. Decrease the effects of the drugs and alcohol. Option B. Increase the effects of both the drugs and alcohol. Option C. Help cure your illness. Option D. Improve your driving ability. The correct answer is option B. Increase the effects of both the drugs and alcohol. Explanation. The combination of alcohol and drugs, in some cases, can increase the effects of both the drugs and alcohol. It can be unsafe to drive after consuming either alcohol or drugs and is even more dangerous after combining them. Question 4. The no zone is. Option A. A term used to describe blind spots around a truck or bus. Option B. A special speed zone. Option C. A roadway with restrictions on vehicle stereo volume. Option D. The television show that replaced the Twilight Zone. The correct answer is option A. A term used to describe blind spots around a truck or bus. Explanation. A truck or bus has blind spots on each side, in the rear and in the front. An automobile cannot be seen in these blind spots. These blind spots are referred to as the no zone. Question 5. You are making a left turn from a two-way street onto a one-way street. When you have completed the turn, your car should be. Option A. In the right lane of the street. Option B. In the center of the street. Option C. In the left lane of the street. Option D. In the lane with the least traffic. The correct answer is option C. In the left lane of the street. Explanation. If you are turning left from a two-way street onto a one-way street, you should complete the turn into the lane closest to the lane you have just left. Question 6. Your body gets rid of approximately. Option A. 3 alcoholic drinks an hour. Option B. 1 alcoholic drink an hour. Option C. 2 alcoholic drinks an hour. Option D. None of the above. The correct answer is option B. 1 alcoholic drink an hour. Explanation. The average person's body will process about 1 alcoholic drink in 1 hour. However, many factors play a part in determining how impaired a person will become when consuming alcohol, including the amount of alcohol consumed, how fast it is consumed, and a person's body weight, food intake, and general health. Question 7. When making a right turn on a green light, you must. Option A. Maintain your normal driving speed. Option B. Stop and look for nearby police cars. Option C. Yield to pedestrians. Option D. Increase your normal driving speed. The correct answer is option C. Yield to pedestrians. Explanation. Unless a posted sign prohibits it, you may turn right or left at a steady green light. When turning, you must yield to other vehicles and pedestrians within the intersection. Question 8. Which of the following commonly causes traffic accidents? Option A. Inattentive driving. Option B. Excessive speed under the driving conditions. Option C. Following other vehicles too closely. Option D. All of the above. The correct answer is option D. All of the above. Explanation. Driving too fast for conditions is a major cause of motor vehicle crashes. Being inattentive to surroundings can cause a driver to collide with other vehicles. Most rear-end collisions are caused by drivers following other vehicles too closely. Question 9. If you need to stop quickly and your vehicle is not equipped with an anti-lock braking system ABS, you should. Option A. Hold down the brake pedal. Option B. Firmly pump your brakes. Option C. Lightly tap the brakes. Option D. Release the brake pedal. The correct answer is option B. Firmly pump your brakes. Explanation. Pumping the brakes is generally the best way to stop a car in an emergency. The car will stop quickly and you will also be able to continue steering. Question 10. Seat belts are most effective when they are worn by Option A. The person driving the car. Option B. Passengers when they are on a long drive. Option C. All occupants of a car being driven on an expressway. Option D. All occupants of a car every time the car is driven. The correct answer is option D. All occupants of a car every time the car is driven. Explanation. When you drive, make sure each person in your vehicle wears a seatbelt. In the event of a crash, a person without a seatbelt becomes a flying object and a danger to each person in the vehicle. Question 11. At a school crossing sign, you should. Option A. Always stop, whether there's a stop sign or not. Option B. Watch for children and be ready to stop. Option C. Always sound your horn when you see children. Option D. Be ready to help children crossing the street. The correct answer is option B. Watch for children and be ready to stop. Explanation. You must always yield to pedestrians who are in or about to enter a crosswalk. Be alert to pedestrians when driving across intersections or turning. Question 12. When you hear the siren or see the flashing lights of an approaching emergency vehicle, you must. Option A. Slow down until it passes you. Option B. Drive to the right side of the road and stop. Option C. Motion for the emergency vehicle to pass you. Option D. Merge into the right lane and continue driving. The correct answer is option B. Drive to the right side of the road and stop. Explanation. Yield the right-of-way to any approaching emergency vehicle that is using its flashing lights or siren, regardless of its direction of travel. You must immediately drive to the right side of the road and stop until the emergency vehicle has passed. If you are within an intersection, pass through the intersection before coming to a stop on the right side of the road. Question 13. Which is the most common cause of traffic crashes? Option A. New drivers. Option B. Human error. Option C. Bad weather. Option D. Bad roads. The correct answer is option B. Human error. Explanation. Crashes often occur when one driver does not see another vehicle or when a driver does something unexpected. Communicate with other drivers on the road to help prevent traffic crashes. Question 14. You are approaching a railroad crossing that has no visible gates or flashing lights, but has a standard crossbuck. You should. Option A. Approach all tracks with extreme caution and cross only when you know that there is no train coming. Option B. Turn your radio down to hear if there may be an approaching train. Option C. Only continue once cleared to do so by a flagger, if applicable. Option D. All of the above. The correct answer is option D, all of the above. Explanation: you must approach all railroad crossings with extreme caution and cross only when you know that no train is coming from either direction. If there is a flagger at a crossing, you must obey all of their instructions. Question 15. It is important to slow down. Option A, on narrow or winding roads. Option B, at intersections or railroad crossings. Option C, when the road is wet or slippery. Option D, all of the above. The correct answer is option D, all of the above. Explanation: you should always slow down when driving on narrow or winding roads, near intersections, near railroad crossings, on hills, in sharp or blind curves, where there are pedestrians or driving hazards, and when the roads are wet or slippery. Question 16. Fog can greatly reduce the visibility of other vehicles, pedestrians, and traffic signals. When driving in fog, you should: Option A, drive cautiously and reduce your speed. Option B, not use your high beam headlights. Option C, use low beam headlights to better illuminate the road and objects. Option D, all of the above. The correct answer is option D, all of the above. Explanation: fog can greatly reduce your ability to see other vehicles, pedestrians, and traffic signals. When driving in fog, drive cautiously and at reduced speeds. Do not use high beam headlights. Low beams better illuminate the road and objects ahead in foggy conditions. Question 17. Double solid yellow lines painted down the middle of the road mean: Option A, railroad crossing ahead. Option B, pedestrian crossing ahead. Option C, passing is not permitted from either direction. Option D, passing is permitted from either direction. The correct answer is option C, passing is not permitted from either direction. Explanation: double solid yellow lines in the center of the road mean that passing is not allowed from either direction. You may not cross the lines unless you are making a left turn or passing pedestrians, bicyclists, and riders of scooters or skateboards when the opposite lane is clear and you can pass safely. Question 18. A steady yellow traffic signal means that a blank light will soon appear. Option A, flashing yellow. Option B, steady green. Option C, steady red. Option D, flashing red. The correct answer is option C, steady red. Explanation: a steady yellow light on a traffic signal indicates that a steady red light will soon appear. Question 19. What is the only way to reduce your blood alcohol concentration (BAC)? Option A, drink coffee. Option B, exercise. Option C, allow your body time to get rid of the alcohol. Option D, take a cold shower. The correct answer is option C, allow your body time to get rid of the alcohol. Explanation: the only method that effectively reduces your BAC is to not drink alcohol for a period of time. Coffee, exercise, and cold showers cannot reduce your BAC or change the effects of alcohol. They can help you remain awake, but they cannot change your BAC or make you sober. Question 20. Which of the following statements is true? Option A, it is okay for drivers of other vehicles to follow motorcycles closely. Option B, a motorcycle with two people on it is more balanced than a motorcycle with just one rider. Option C, the driver of a passenger vehicle must change lanes completely when passing a motorcycle. Option D, drivers of other vehicles can expect a motorcycle's brake lights to turn on when the motorcyclist slows down. The correct answer is option C. The driver of a passenger vehicle must change lanes completely when passing a motorcycle. Explanation: motorcycles are entitled to the width of a full lane. Be sure your vehicle is entirely in the left lane before attempting to pass a motorcycle on the left. Question 21. The driver's left arm and hand are extended downward. This hand signal means that the driver plans to: Option A, turn left. Option B, turn right. Option C, stop. Option D, start up. The correct answer is option C, stop. Explanation. If a driver's left arm and hand are extended downward, they are indicating that they intend to stop. Adjust your driving accordingly if following a driver who is using this hand signal. Question 22. If one of your tires blows out as you are driving, you should: Option A, brake hard immediately. Option B, try to steer straight while gradually slowing by removing your foot from the gas pedal. Option C, maintain your current speed and steer straight. Option D, swerve back and forth to alert traffic behind you. The correct answer is option B. Try to steer straight while gradually slowing by removing your foot from the gas pedal. Explanation. If a tire blows out while you are driving, hold the steering wheel tightly and keep the car headed straight down the road. Ease your foot off the gas pedal and do not apply the brakes until you have complete control. When the car is under control, brake gently and pull off the road at the nearest safe location. Question 23. A no stopping sign means that, unless directed to do so by a police officer, you may stop only. Option A, long enough to unload packages. Option B, to avoid conflict with other traffic. Option C, to discharge passengers. Option D, for less than 5 minutes. The correct answer is option B, to avoid conflict with other traffic. Explanation. A no stopping sign means you can only stop to obey a traffic signal, to obey a police officer, or to prevent a conflict with another vehicle. Question 24. When you see an emergency vehicle with flashing lights, you must: Option A, slow down and keep moving in your lane. Option B, keep driving in your lane. Option C, pull to the right curb and stop. Option D, stop exactly where you are. The correct answer is option C, pull to the right curb and stop. Explanation. When you see an emergency vehicle using its lights or hear it using its siren, you must immediately pull over to the curb or side of the road and stop. Question 25. When you are being tailgated, option A, move over to the right if there is an open lane to your right. Option B, if there is not an open lane to your right, wait until the way is clear ahead and reduce your speed slowly to encourage the tailgater to drive around you. Option C, never slow down abruptly. Option D, all of the above. The correct answer is option D, all of the above. Explanation. If you are being tailgated by another driver and there is a right lane, move over to the right. If there is no right lane, wait until the road ahead is clear and then reduce your speed slowly. This will encourage the tailgater to drive around you. Never slow down abruptly, as this will only increase the risk of your vehicle being hit from behind. Question 26. When driving on major highways, option A, stay alert. Option B, keep your eyes moving. Option C, be ready to react to road hazards. Option D, all of the above. The correct answer is option D, all of the above. Explanation. It is important to stay alert on highways and be ready to react to unexpected hazards. To avoid highway hypnosis, you should avoid looking at any one thing for more than a few seconds. Question 27. As alcohol builds up in your blood, it: Option A, slows down your reactions. Option B, makes you feel less confident. Option C, begins to metabolize itself more quickly. Option D, decreases the number of driving errors. The correct answer is option A, slows down your reactions. Explanation. As alcohol builds up in your system, it will slow your reactions, make you feel more confident, and cause you to make more errors. Question 28. When approaching a work zone with a 45 miles per hour where workers present sign, drivers should: Option A, slow down immediately. Option B, drive at a safe speed for conditions, watch for construction workers, and slow down to 45 miles per hour or lower where workers are present. Option C, merge to the right lane. Option D, all of the above. The correct answer is option B. Drive at a safe speed for conditions, watch for construction workers, and slow down to 45 miles per hour or lower where workers are present. Explanation. In a work zone with an advisory speed for when workers are present, drivers are required to slow down for the safety of workers but are allowed to drive at the usual speed limit when workers are absent. In such a zone, you should watch for workers and slow down if you see them. Question 29. When passing a parked vehicle, you should: Option A, be prepared for a person or vehicle to unexpectedly enter your lane. Option B, expect all other drivers and pedestrians to respect your right-of-way. Option C, honk to alert drivers and pedestrians to your presence. Option D, increase your speed to avoid any pedestrians. The correct answer is option A. Be prepared for a person or vehicle to unexpectedly enter your lane. Explanation. Keep a space between your vehicle and parked vehicles. Someone may step out of their parked car or from between the parked vehicles, or a vehicle may start to pull out suddenly. Question 30. When may you pass on the shoulder of the road? Option A, when the car in front of you is turning. Option B, when the car in front of you is driving too slowly. Option C, when you don't see any pedestrians. Option D, never. The correct answer is option D, never. Explanation. If you pass on the right, do so only when conditions permit you to do so safely. Under no circumstances are you allowed to drive off the pavement or onto the shoulder. Question 31. If a flagger is directing traffic in a construction zone, you must: Option A, follow the directions given by the flagger. Option B, copy what surrounding traffic is doing, despite the flagger's instructions. Option C, assume the flagger is not supposed to be directing traffic. Option D, follow the laws that would be in place if the area was not under construction. The correct answer is option A. Follow the directions given by the flagger. Explanation. Be prepared to reduce your speed and use caution when directed to do so by a sign, flagger, or law enforcement officer. Failure to do so is illegal and is dangerous to those working in construction zones. Question 32. What happens if you drink alcohol while taking prescription or over-the-counter medicine? Option A, the medicine reduces the effect of the alcohol. Option B, the alcohol will help the medicine cure a cold. Option C, the combination could multiply the effects of the alcohol or medicine. Option D, there is no effect because they are different substances. The correct answer is option C. The combination could multiply the effects of the alcohol or medicine. Explanation. Consuming alcohol and other drugs together can increase the impairing effects of both. For example, having one drink while you are also using a cold remedy could affect you as much as several drinks would when being consumed separately from any medications. Question 33. What does alcohol do to your driving skills and judgment? Option A, it helps driving skills but harms your judgment. Option B, it harms both driving skills and judgment. Option C, it has no effect on either driving skills or judgment. Option D, it has no effect on judgment but it harms driving skills. The correct answer is option B. It harms both driving skills and judgment. Explanation. Alcohol negatively affects many skills needed for safe driving, including your reaction time and ability to see clearly. It can also harm your judgment of speed and distance, lower your inhibitions, and make you more prone to taking chances. Question 34. As you drive, you're required to stop your vehicle. Option A, where there is a red light. Option B, when a traffic officer orders you to stop. Option C, at an intersection with a stop sign. Option D, all of the above. The correct answer is option D, all of the above. Explanation. Situations where motorists are required to stop include approaching intersections with stop signs, approaching intersections where a red light is either flashing or illuminated, or any time when a traffic officer orders your vehicle to stop. Question 35. When driving near a blind pedestrian who is carrying a white cane or using a guide dog, you should: Option A, slow down and be prepared to stop. Option B, take the right of way. Option C, proceed normally. Option D, drive away quickly. The correct answer is option A, slow down and be prepared to stop. Explanation. When driving near a blind pedestrian who is carrying a white cane or walking with a guide dog, you must slow down, yield the right of way, and then proceed with caution. Be prepared to stop your vehicle in order to prevent injury or danger to the pedestrian. Question 36. A flashing red light on a traffic signal means: Option A, the same thing as a stop sign. Option B, the traffic signal is broken. Option C, you do not have to come to a complete stop. Option D, driving conditions are dangerous. The correct answer is option A, the same thing as a stop sign. Explanation. A flashing red light means the same thing as a stop sign. If you encounter a flashing red light, you should come to a complete stop, yield to appropriate traffic and pedestrians, and only proceed when it is safe to do so. Question 37 blank greatly increase stopping distances and severity of crashes. Option A, high speeds. Option B, slow speeds. Option C, night drives. Option D, uphill inclines. The correct answer is option A, high speeds. Explanation. High speeds greatly increase stopping distances and severity of crashes. The faster you drive, the greater the impact or striking power of your vehicle should you be involved in a collision. Question 38. When driving near heavy trucks, other drivers and highway users must make allowances for: Option A, the increased stopping distance required by large vehicles. Option B, the decreased stopping distance required by large vehicles. Option C, the decreased noise of larger vehicles. Option D, the increased speed of larger vehicles. The correct answer is option A, the increased stopping distance required by large vehicles. Explanation. When driving near heavy trucks, other drivers and highway users must make allowances for the increased stopping distance required by the large vehicles. Drivers of smaller vehicles should remain in locations where they can be seen by the driver of the large vehicle and where their view of traffic is not blocked by the vehicle. Question 39. While driving, your wheels slip off the edge of the road. You should: Option A, jerk the steering wheel to force the vehicle back onto the pavement. Option B, speed up and steer back onto the pavement gradually. Option C, slam on your brakes and stop. Option D, slow down by gently using the brakes. Turn the steering wheel to return to the pavement at a safe speed. The correct answer is option D, slow down by gently using the brakes. Turn the steering wheel to return to the pavement at a safe speed. Explanation. If your vehicle begins to leave the road, continue to drive with the wheels off the pavement and reduce your speed by gently applying the brakes. When at a safe speed, turn the steering wheel to return to the pavement. Do not attempt to force your vehicle back onto the pavement by sharply turning the steering wheel.